Hey guys, I decided to do a reading and I'm doing all the signs. I'm going to go through and pull a verse and I'm going to pull a card. If we need to clarify or delve any deeper, we will. So I'm going to just go from there. I shuffled this first round, but I am going to cut the cards one more time. Let's see here. Aries, I pulled yours earlier, and the thing that you had gotten, I don't know why I did it that way, and I'm probably just going to redo it, honestly, and just pull another one, because I don't recall where I set your other side verse that it was, and I don't want to tell you wrong. So I'm going to start with you guys like normal. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't mean y'all. Alright. Alright, so you got the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. And your verse, Psalm 23:4. And that says, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. So we've all heard, well, most of us have heard Psalm 23. But in reference to the upside down pentacles, and them being a 7, I feel like sometimes you don't feel like anyone is there to guide you and to lead you and to teach you and to get you to where you need to be. Maybe you feel like you don't think that you can make it. That you don't see yourself, either maybe this is something to do with school or a job or something in life. I'm not really sure exactly. I would say maybe a job or something to do with a career or school, but this tells me that, sometimes I feel like there might be something going on that you feel like is over your head, or you may be overwhelmed and you are losing hope in the situation. And I don't think that you realize that you aren't alone and you are going to be able to do it. But I think you don't feel that way. Alright, we're going to pull for Taurus. Taurus, you got the 5 of Swords. Alrighty. Let's see. I don't know why I said like that. Alright, 1 Corinthians 6:12. I have the right to do anything, you say, but not everything is beneficial. I have the right to do anything, but I will not be mastered by anything. Wow. Alright. This is what I'm getting from these two. I think that you're up to no good. Or either somebody around you is up to no good. I don't know. You can take it how it resonates. I mean, whatever. We all do screwed up shit, so it is what it is. But I feel like you think you can do whatever you want. Or somebody around you is doing that, and they have that mentality where they think that they can do whatever they want. But, just because they can do everything they want doesn't mean that it's good that they do it. And if it is for you, then, take it how you need to take it, I suppose. Maybe you needed to hear this, or maybe somebody around you is acting that way and you should call them out on their shit. But it's that you can't be mastered by anything. So if you're, this makes me feel like addictions kind of, or something maybe of that nature, gambling or addictions or problems or issues, because it won't be saying you won't be mastered by anything. Just because you can do it and it's not going to be beneficial for you, once you keep doing it, it'll be like it's a master over you. And then this 5 of Swords is like, obviously we know that's not a good card. With the differences in the struggle and the sneakiness and all the crap that goes through that with that. I feel like you think you can just go and kind of, somebody thinks this or you think this, you can just do what you want to do to people. And do whatever you need to do to get by on your own, and you don't feel like it matters. But overall, you're becoming a master and a slave to different substances or people or situations or whatever it is, or somebody around you is dealing with that situation. I never pulled that verse before. That was weird. Alright, so we're moving on to Gemini. Alright, Gemini, you got 4 cups in reverse. So I feel like after a little while of maybe being kind of bored and complacent, that you may be in a position to where you're not anymore, possibly. Let me see which your verse. Your verse is Luke 9:46. Then his disciples began arguing about which of them was the greatest. 5, 3, 18, 6, and 2. Maybe something special for you, perhaps. Wow. All right. 4 cups upside down. And when it's right side up, usually it's like this dude just sitting there like, meh. Like nothing's good for him. Like he's pissed about everything, or he looks like he is, or nothing makes him happy. I feel like you might be starting to understand what makes you happy and what around you is better than the other things around you. I don't know if you've got different situations going on, if it's work or jobs or people or choices or something of that nature, but I feel like it's like a competition. Things are competing for your attention, and I feel like you don't have time to be bored with it, really. And at the same time, they're always around you like, hey, look, I'm the greatest, blah, blah, blah. Now, the fact that 5 came up and 6 came up, Gemini, these are representative of the months that Gemini falls in, obviously. So, take it how it resonates. But I think that's pretty cool that your numbers end up being in the same for some reason. I can't help but pull that card. So this definitely is confirmation that there's a lot around you, and you don't feel satisfied with any of it. Don't settle. Don't be satisfied where you don't need to be satisfied, because you don't need that shit anyways. So, you can handle it without all that stuff. You really truthfully don't need somebody else to validate you, or I don't know, or even tell you anything like that. I think you know that. All right, we're going to move on to Cancer. Happy birthday, Cancers. I have to say that I'm a Cancer, son. All right, you got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse in your card. Exodus 14:14. That's synchronicity right there. So maybe a 4 or 1 or something to do with 14 might be special for somebody. But with the 8 of coins in reverse, and your verse is, the Lord will fight for you, and you have only to be silent. Wow. Made me silent kind of, didn't it? So basically, whatever's going on around you, something you thought you had your hands on, something you thought you mastered, something you thought you had a grip on, anything, it could be a job, anything, it don't matter what it is, whatever it is, don't speak on it. Don't say nothing about it. Don't bring it up. Don't talk to your best friend about it. Don't talk to your dog about it. Don't talk to anybody about it. Just let it go. Don't put any more thought, energy into it as far as vocalizing. Don't speak it out. You know what I mean? Just be silent. Don't put your piece on it anymore. I feel like you may have already done that, but don't do it anymore. From here on out, now that you know, don't do it. Exodus means exit, right? You're exiting this bullshit. Okay? You're exiting this bullshit. And it's possible that you might have something to deal with on the 14th. If not, then 14 is special for you somewhere, or it is what it is. If it's not, it's not. Maybe 1 or 4. 4 or 1, who knows? But the thing is, you don't need to speak on whatever it is, because you did not, yes, you learned some lessons with it and everything. You did, but it's not going to be what you think it is. You know what I mean? You thought that you were going to master this thing, and you didn't. But now that it is what it is, you're just going to have to just let the good Lord fight the battles, let go and let God, you know what I mean? And let whatever is meant to be yours manifest itself in your life. Alright, we're going to go to Leo. Alright, you got 3 of Wands. Leo, I just pulled the Aries card out of my Bible verse cards. I don't know why. But whatever, there you go. So, I don't know, the dates are March 21st to April 19th, so that might be something to you. And I did pull a 3 out for 3 of Wands. March is the 3rd month. I don't know, maybe something to do with that month is important for you. But Leo, here's what you got for your verse. 1 John 5:19. We know that we are from God, and the whole world lies in the power of the evil one. So we know that we are from God, and that the world here below lies in the power of the evil one, which would be the devil. So, damn. The fuck, it's Aries being the god of war, you being contemplation. I feel like you may be going through a spiritual battle somehow. And if you're not, then you've made a decision about something that you had to take some time out to think about, and you're possibly not jumping to conclusions. You're not jumping down the rabbit hole. You're not jumping down any path that you don't need to jump down too fast for once. You're not being like that, I guess I want to say spontaneous situation going on here now, Leo, which is different for you, because usually you're the one who's going out, who's getting it. But the thing is, Aries is still a fire sign. So this does still represent, the wands do represent you as well. So don't forget that, the fire. And this does show me that there's so much here at the world around you that's evil. And remember sometimes, I don't think you remember sometimes just how much of a blessing you really are. And that you are from God. And that maybe sometimes, me, myself included, we should show that more to people. And our choices and things that we think about, maybe we should think more and go in more and do some more inner work, because the strength card is you, Leo, and that does represent the inner strength in the deck. So I feel with this 3 right here of Wands that you have been taking some time to reflect on things, and possibly even choices of where you might want to be moving, maybe for some of you. I don't know where that's coming from, but it is what it is. I see the colors yellow and black for some reason. I don't know if that's somebody's colors. My high school football team was black and gold, and sometimes it looked yellow. But I seriously doubt it has anything to do with me, even though I'm a Leo rising. And I did have an ex-husband that was an Aries, and he passed away, rest his soul. But this right here has nothing to do with that. I just thought that was kind of interesting that it does come out that way for some of us. But for you guys, and for what I'm seeing for you guys, you did make a decision, or you've got 3 different choices, or you're really leaning on some support for some help making these choices. All right, let's see what we get next. Moving on to Virgo. Virgo, are you struggling with some addictions and some pain right now? Because I just split the deck, and 9 of Swords and the Devil just separated the deck. Okay? And that tells me that there might be some issues going on, codependency, some extreme pain, some shit you're going through right now. Like, damn, I wasn't going to do that for anybody, but it is what it is. Yeah, the sun's in reverse for you. All right, hold on, Virgo. 1 Corinthians 6:12. Damn, another one we got was 6:12. Really, it's weird. You say I'm allowed to do anything, but not everything is good for you. Don't become a slave to anything. That just came out again. Y'all, this was written 2 different ways from 2 different Bibles. I did not know it was written in here twice. Remember that one we just did? Like, I can't even fake this shit. Like, remember the one we just did a while back? It said, I have the right to do anything, but but everything's not beneficial. I want to say that might have been Taurus. Virgo, I'm pulling the same thing out that I just pulled out again. This is odd because Taurus, you may be experiencing some addictions too as well. I did say gambling and shit in that earlier. Now I really know. I have confirmation. Y'all, they gave me chills. I have no clue. I'm looking at a stack of cards. I shit you not. There's probably 100 cards total, if not more. I don't know how to pull out the same verse twice. There should not have been 2 verses in there twice. That's why I knew 6:12 was... I was like, man, we just saw that twice. And June 12th did just happen. Or maybe 12/6, something to do with that. Or, I don't even know. Hold on a minute, y'all. This one's written differently, and maybe that's why I did it, because I didn't understand the other one. Remember I told you, I was like, what the hell? It just sounded weird about mastered by anything. But this one says, you say I'm allowed to do anything, but not everything is good for you. And don't become a slave to anything. Yeah, Virgo, you've been dealing with some addictions for sure. And I've had a reading for you a while back where it was kind of strange. Where it was I'm not saying strange because people battle with addictions. I'm not saying that's strange. The reading I did was strange because I had not pulled one that way yet. And it was about addictions, and if it wasn't, it's somebody you are dealing with, and they are heavy on your energy, so you are very involved in it, and it does cause you a lot of emotional something one way or the other because it pulls up in your energy. The Sun reverse tells me that your cat's out of the bag, or somebody's cat's out of the bag, that whatever needed to be shone a light on was happened, it's done. It's not anything to be happy about, but at the same time it is a good step. You know, you're not allowed, you can do anything you want, but it doesn't mean it's good for you. And this is saying that once you start doing it over and over because you just can do it, you know, you'll become a slave to it. And I feel like that's happened with so many of us along the way. Damn. We're going to pull another card for you. You got any advice for Virgo? Cry it out. And then get cold to it. I just pulled the 9 of Swords again. That was what split the deck, remember? And then the King of Swords. So yes, you are in pain right now. The advice for you is to work through it. If you don't work through it, you're going to end up in a King of Swords mode. Damn. I just pulled the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. If you do work through it, you won't be the Swords, but you'll be in the mode of Queen of Pentacles. I still feel like you're going to be a block. There's going to be a block to you, though. It is upside down. And I feel like you are going to have a block still at some way, shape, or form, because your pentacles, you're going to be in the energy of a queen. You're going to be ready to do the right thing. You're going to be not in pain anymore. But the thing is, the Queen of Pentacles, you're not going to have the pinnacle that you want, because I feel like whatever it is that's bothering you or causing you problems now, you're going to still be financially responsible for, possibly. Yes, 8 of Wands. It's a lot of pressure and a lot of shit coming at you. It's a lot of shit coming at you, dude. I don't know, some of you might have 8 different charges on you. Or 8 different people around, something to do with 8 that's significant to you. I just pulled the King of Pentacles in reverse too. Yep. So you and somebody else you're dealing with probably have the same issue. Somebody you're close with and yourself. There's 2 of you. You are showing up as a pair, but a pair that's in reverse. So you can't establish the home front. You can't do the things you need to do when you're both in that energy of being toppled over. Damn, Logan. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to get into a reading specifically like that. Or even to pull more cards than others for others. But that was one of them things that I felt needed to do, because the First Corinthians card came out again. And like I said, that was just craziness. And so now, moving on to Libra. Alright, Libra, 4 of Wands. Maybe a relationship or a marriage. I just pulled the March card out of my stack for you. You're warming up to something, maybe getting some lucky about something, family history or trauma, maybe that's being handled. You could be on the cusp with Scorpio. Man, it's very possible. Or Aquarius. Yeah, probably Aquarius, because I just pulled January too. Well, you're not getting verses at all. What the hell's wrong with you? Just kidding. I'm kidding. First Chronicles 9:1. So all of Israel was recorded by genealogies, and indeed they were inscribed in the book of Kings of Israel. But Judah was carried away captive to Babylon because of their unfaithfulness. Oh, shit. Y'all got me want to pull another card now. Somebody's being unfaithful in this marriage or in this relationship. And someone, or it could be in your past. Now, this is something else. And oh God, I don't want y'all to get freaked out. Now, this is what I'm also getting. Go back in your family history. If you, for genealogy, if any of you do ancestry or genealogy, this is for you, Libra. This is not for everybody. Please, y'all, don't start calling me. I do also do genealogy. I'm certified to help with genealogy if you are interested, but whatever. What I'm seeing here is there's possibly somebody in your family that's not your family, or something along that lines, that if you were to really go and do DNA, that might be why they never wanted to do DNA. But if that comes out, then it's going to cause a lot of shit. So I'm not sure what that's about. I don't know if somebody knows about this, but I feel like in your family that either somebody was cheating pretty much. They were unfaithful, which obviously would be that anyway. But it either affects you now, presently, right now. And it has something to do with March, January, a Scorpio or an Aquarius. And if it doesn't, then this is what it has something to do with, possibly January or March with a Scorpio or an Aquarius in the past. In your ancestry, in your family tree, if you keep up with that. Don't know where to tell you to start. If I was you, if you were going to look in your past, I would start looking for people in your family that may have been born in March or January. If you can't find that, then look for the time frame of Scorpio or Aquarius. You know, October to November for Scorpio. Aquarius is like January or February. So start looking there and seeing what you find. And then if you don't, then look at their spouse or look at the other people they were with and see if those match up any of those times. Because I have a feeling like, because March even says right here, family history or trauma. Yes, okay, holy shit. Failure, cold-hearted, new beginnings after falling a bunch. Okay, yeah, definitely. And then for Scorpio, you got Pluto and the Scorpio in the 4th house, which is the house of the fucking family. There's no doubt in my mind this is something that happened in the past in your genealogy, in your ancestry, in your family. This is not right now, Libra, okay? So don't freak. Don't freak. It's not right now. Damn. What the hell kind of readings am I getting today? At least it's different, I guess. I don't know. Alright, we're moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio, 7 of Cups. And your verse. Proverbs 21:9. It's better to live in a corner of a roof than in a home shared with a contentious woman. Oh, that's a fuck. Okay. Anyways, Proverbs 21:9. Damn, and then you got all these options in front of you. You got all these shit you're worried. Is this how much you want things to change with this person that you're with? It could be woman or man, resonates, however it does, I don't care. Or is this choices that you have because of that? Like, is it better that you think, is it better everywhere else? Like, do you feel like you're living in daydreams, you're living in your head? Excuse me. Or either possibly options, are you cheating or somebody cheating on you, and it starts because of the bitterness at home? I mean, it says it's better to live in a corner of a roof. So that's telling me that you may not even be wanting to live with this person anymore. You're really contemplating leaving. And if you're not, then you are daydreaming about it a lot, about all your different options and what you could do and all the choices in the past and the things that you have that you just take away in the daydreams of your head, and you just stay there because you don't know what else to do. Odd. Yeah, I got the 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Magician in reverse. Definitely not a balanced out home of equilibrium. You can't manifest anything good there. It's nothing but pain. And judgment. Oh shit. Judgment. Heartbreak. Yeah, you literally are staying somewhere with somebody, could be man or woman, that is very, very hard to be around. And I feel like, I don't know if they're making you feel like an option to them, or if like this is more or less that you're in your head daydreaming, thinking about other things in life, which I can't blame you. Yeah, alright. Now we're going to move on to, let's see, Scorpio. I'm going to move on to Sagittarius, I guess. Queen of Pentacles. Alright. And you got Amos 2, 13 and 14. Behold, I am weighed down by you, as a cart full of leaves is weighed down. Therefore, I don't even know what the hell this is. Therefore, fight shall perish from the swift. Okay, fight shall perish from the swift. The strong shall not strengthen his power, nor shall the mighty deliver himself. What the hell is that noise? I feel like you're the Queen of Pentacles, but you're not happy. You're weighed down by the people around you, like you're constantly trying to give to people, you're constantly trying to do for people, Sag, and you can't get out of your own fucking hole because you're constantly trying to give to other people. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles is able to, take care of everybody else, but at the same time, like, they don't do anything to help you back, and you're so sad you're alone here in this picture, and like you're alone, and you may have something to do with Cancer. I don't know why that card just plopped the hell out of nowhere. And we are in Cancer season, so it is what it is. But this might be happening now in your home, or in some kind of sense, like it has to do with a home, possibly, because Cancer, or it could do with communications where y'all aren't just not G-horsing or something, but you're weighed down by it all, and I feel like it brings you a lot of pain. That's like the longest reading I've ever done, I think, and I'm not trying to be really long. Sorry, guys. All right, doing Capricorn. Chariot in reverse. Cancer card in reverse. Alright. Proverbs 4:23. Above all else, guard your heart, for all you do flows from it. Holy shit. Alright, so you are like not moving forward in that at all. Like whatever it's to do with your heart. I feel like Cups, because this is like Chariot's Cancer card. Hearts are on the card. I drew hearts all over this weird ass card for some reason. So it's about love or lack of it. But it's saying guard your heart. So are you putting it out there too easily, or is it just like literally right now that's what you're doing? In this moment in time right now, Capricorn, you are quite literally shut down. You maybe were at the complete opposite of where you are on the spectrum. Like literally you're on the wheel, you're opposite completely on the other side from Cancer. And this is Cancer's card in reverse. So this could represent you all day long in my opinion, but at the same time it does tell me that there's no more movement forward, there's no more options, there's what else to do with this situation. Shut the fuck down. No love about that situation, and you're guarding your heart, because like it says, all you do does flow from it. So that's what you're trying to do. Yep, Ten of Pentacles is the card that I just pulled just to kind of see what was going on with it. And you're guarding your heart and you're focusing on building your wealth and your family again. And that's really good. That's a good thing to be focused on. All right, we're going to go to Capricorn. We're going to do Aquarius. Aquarius, I think you don't know what the hell to do. Your card just hit my hand and came out sideways, and it wasn't going to be, I don't know which way it would have came out, but it's the Eight of Cups. Walking away from something you love, possibly because you don't know what's going on, or you feel like you do know what's going on. The way it came out was weird, so I don't think you know what the hell's going on. I don't think you know what to do. I think you want to walk away. And June literally just came out, and it is June, so you possibly just went through this, Aquarius. Like, are you going through this now? It says loving, whole, fun-natured, free spirit, passion, hot, relaxation. But it says free spirit, though, and it also says loving and whole. And this is June, but it's just like a lack of that. You could be on the cusp with Pisces, or could be with a Pisces. What in the fuck? Okay. Yeah, it's got to definitely be with a Pisces, because February just came out, too. And it says passion again, and it's like, it says close to love. It's like incomplete, skipping over steps, unfinished tasks, guarded heart. We just talked about that. About guarding your heart, but that was not you, but still. That sometimes is crazy how this shit happens. All right, here's your verse. Make every effort to live in peace with everyone and to be holy. Without holiness, no one will see the Lord. Hebrews 12:14. That's why you haven't left. That's why you're stuck in this sideways motion. You love somebody so much, and you're trying to make every conscious effort to not walk away from this person, because you know that you told them yes, and you know that you made a commitment to this person. But at the same time, you don't know, you're hurting, you don't know what to do anymore, and there's secrets there's so many things, and you want to walk away, you need to walk away, I think, and you don't know what to do. But you know what, I just pulled, and this is your confirmation, you need to go if you need to go. The moon's on this thing I just drew too, the moon just like in this card, and it says, in the same way, faith by itself, if it's not accompanied by action, is dead. James 2:17, my number's 712, don't ask, but that's crazy to me. This was a sign to me too. Guys, walk away. If it's not accompanied by action, it's dead. Walk away. And then you don't do anything about it, it's just going to be dead. Walk away. Okay? But you can walk away in a way that is not going to hurt anybody. It's going to hurt you regardless. This other person obviously doesn't give a shit anyways. They're just going to try to say what they have to say. But you know that already. You do know that already. Yeah. Crazy cards. Death. Alright, last but not least, Pisces. Oh shit, Pisces, your card just flopped out. I'm taking it. Queen of Cups. How about that shit? Cups card. It's your cup anyway. Alright, Proverbs 18:10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous man runs into it and is safe. So right now, you may feel loved and safe and enveloped in something that brings you happiness and joy. You are trying your best to do the right things. And you do understand what you need to be doing as far as the Queen of Cups position goes. And I feel like you are willing to do the right thing and willing to be that person. Oh my God, I just pulled the King of Cups next with your pair. Yes. So you may be in love with somebody finally who's doing you the right way. Or this is what makes you safe. Like the righteous man. That being representative of the righteous man that is your counterpart. And, you know, you going into that, it's like being able to take that self-love and give it to somebody else. That self-independence and giving it to somebody else. You know what I mean? Yep. You've learned it finally. You finally learned how to not be selfish, how to not be so daggum, I don't know, just stuck on money and loving yourself. You're learning how to share that energy and share that love. And when you run into that, it does make you feel safe. And I hope that was a good reading that for you guys. And I hope that it does resonate with you. And this is what I just pulled. Listen, if this is you guys and this is you and your counterpart, and this is super cool if it is. The card I just pulled is like Psalms 112, 2-3. And it says, and his descendants will be mighty on earth. The generation of the upright will be blessed. Wealth and riches will be in his house. And his righteousness endures forever. That's amazing. So, yeah, that was your confirmation. You guys are awesome. September might be special for you, for starting over knowledge, learning, or studying. And I do feel like, even though you were losing hope, that you're getting it back. Yes, you're going to be successful in it, and there's going to be no more pressure on you. And, you know, you'll finally feel like things will start changing in your favor. Maybe you can flip this shit around, flip the world around, and it'll be back in your hand again. Alright, guys, that was your reading of Cardniverse, and ended up being a hell of a lot more than a Cardniverse for some of you, but how they come out and how that happens is what it needs to happen for each time. I'm not going to do that for everybody. It only happens when it needs to, so that's what makes it special, and you never know what you're going to get. So I thank you for tuning in, and I ask that you please like and share, or subscribe, or whatever this platform is you're on, whatever you have to do to make it count for me, you know what it is. Please do that and support me, and I really would appreciate it. Have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye.